All right, let's talk straight. What if I told you that feeling, you know the one, losing a step, less drive, not feeling like the man you used to be? What if that's not about your age at all? If you've ever been told, hey, you're just getting older, get used to it, I need you to listen up. Because we're about to flip that whole story on its head.
Does this sound familiar? You're dragging a bit more. Your performance isn't where it was, and that fire in your belly, it feels more like a pilot light. It's so easy to just shrug and call it aging. But what if that's the biggest lie we've been telling ourselves? What if that belief is the actual problem?
Here it is. This is the idea that changes the entire game. It's not about aging, it's a mechanical failure. Think about it like this. If your car's engine sputters, you don't just say, well, it's an old car, and send it to the scrapyard. No, you find the bad spark plug, you fix the connection. The argument here is that your body is exactly the same.
Let that one sink in for a second. It's not your age, it's the management. It's a bunch of small, totally correctable issues that have just piled up over the years. And you know what? That's fantastic news. Because you can fix mismanagement. You can absolutely take back the controls. So, what is this mechanical failure we're talking about? Well, it all boils down to a major disconnection happening inside your body, probably right now, and it's been quietly wrecking your system without you even knowing it.
So here's the nuts and bolts. After decades of sitting, our pelvic floor muscles get weak, our hips get super tight, and that chokes off critical blood flow. But the real kicker? The signal. The brain just isn't getting a clear message anymore to keep testosterone production humming along. It's like having bad cell service on the most important phone call of your life.
Okay, now for the fix. And listen, this isn't some random workout you'd pull from a magazine. This is what we call a precision protocol. It's a 5-step system, and the order is everything. It's designed specifically to repair that mechanical failure. The best part? No gym, no gear, just about 10 minutes a day.
We kick things off with what's called the blood flow switch, the glute bridge. See, all those years sitting at a desk or in a car have basically put your glutes, your body's powerhouse muscles, to sleep. And when they go quiet, blood flow to that whole pelvic area just tanks. This is ground zero. This is where we start the fix. So here's how you do it. Lie on your back, knees bent. Now drive through your heels and lift those hips up toward the ceiling. And right here, this is the most important part. Squeeze your glutes hard and hold it. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Then lower back down nice and slow. I'm telling you, it's so easy to just pump these out quickly, but that 2-second pause, it's not optional, it's everything. That hold is what wakes those muscles up and literally forces blood back into the system. That pause is the trigger for this whole thing to work. Don't skip it.
All right, next up, the horse dance. We call this one the cortisol killer. It looks so simple, and that's exactly why people underestimate its power. This one isn't about moving at all. It's about creating an internal tension that kicks off a massive hormonal change.
You're going to stand with your feet wide, toes pointed out a bit, and then sink your hips down like you're about to sit in a low chair. Keep that back straight, chest proud, and just hold. But while you're holding, you're focusing on one thing: slow, deep breaths, in and out through your nose. This is key.
So what's actually happening inside your body? The tension from the hold is cranking up circulation, and that slow, nasal breathing, it's telling your body to calm down, which lowers cortisol. And since cortisol is the stress hormone that literally eats testosterone for breakfast, this simple hold is designed to change your body's entire chemical balance. Okay, we've got blood flowing, we've lowered cortisol, now it's time to send the big signal. Exercise number 3 is the deep squat. This is the one movement that basically shouts at your brain, hey, time to get back in the game and make some more hormones. And the magic word here is deep. I mean it. You have to drop your hips down below your knees. When you do that, you're firing up the maximum amount of muscle fibers in your glutes, your hamstrings, and your pelvic floor. That full range of motion sends the loudest possible signal to your brain to release testosterone. Look, a lot of guys don't go deep because it's tough. It's uncomfortable. But that's where the magic happens. If you're only going halfway down, you're gonna get halfway results, or maybe none at all. That hormonal signal gets sent from the bottom of the squat. So sending the signal for more hormones is one thing, but now we gotta deliver the goods. That's where the walking lunge comes in. This is the circulation driver, and it targets a huge bottleneck most guys completely ignore: the inner thighs. How you do this is critical. Take a long, controlled step forward. Lower that back knee down toward the floor. Don't let it slam down. Keep your front knee right over your ankle.
Then push off and step right into the next lunge. You should feel a deep stretch and a good contraction on every single rep.
And let me be crystal clear, you do not rush these. This is not about getting your heart rate through the roof. This is about slowly, deliberately pumping blood through a whole network of pipes that has probably been clogged up for years. It's precision work.
All right, we're at the last piece of the puzzle. It's called the dead bug. And yeah, I know, the name isn't impressive, but this might just be the most important exercise of the whole bunch. This is the connection point. This is what fixes the faulty wiring in the system. So here's the deal. Lie on your back, and this is non-negotiable, press your lower back flat into the floor. Do not let it arch up. From there, you slowly reach out with your opposite arm and leg, then bring them back in and switch sides. It is all about slow, perfect control.
This explains why we do this. Look, you can have all the blood flow and hormones you want, but if the nerve signals that control everything down there are weak or getting pinched, the system just can't work right. The dead bug reactivates your deep core and restores that vital line of communication.
So now, let's just step back for a second and look at the big picture. This isn't just a list of 5 exercises. It's a logical sequence. It's a system where every single step sets up the body perfectly for the next one. You see the logic, right? First, you turn on the blood flow. Then, you create a better hormonal environment by lowering stress. Then, you send the signal for more testosterone. After that, you drive circulation to deliver those hormones where they need to go. And finally, you fix the wiring so the system can actually use it all. If you skip a step, the whole chain gets weaker. So this isn't just another workout. It's a system designed to fix a mechanical failure at its root cause. The only question left is, what are you going to do now? You can keep doing what you've been doing, or you can try something new. The choice, my friend, is yours.